In this episode, I freeze my nuts off in a beautiful swimming hole.
Oh my god, that is Baltic.
Buy cheap food in France.
If I'm honest, I'm not really entirely sure what I've just bought.
Then head to the spectacular Lake Geneva.
It's considerably warmer than this morning. Welcome back to the channel. Been hanging out here by these beautiful lakes in Loire, southern France, and I've got this on today because it is an absolute scorcher. My head is going to be burning otherwise. It's been a lovely couple of days just chilling out, slowing down a little bit, but it's time to move on. We're going to a new country today. Well, not new, not for me. I've been there before, but I've never been to this specific town. First off though, we've got to fill up the water bottles. Janky collection of odds and sods, but they all do a job. Thankfully, there's a nice toilet block over there to do that from. So let's do that now. It's like one of those quiz questions. If you take two 2-litre bottles and you've got one 5-litre bottle, you know, before the bomb explodes. So nice to just have a little break for only 36 hours. But I realise I've been driving every day and running every day for about a week. I was exhausted. Sleep was not a problem, let me tell you that. Even here, because there's a restaurant just here, look. So people around till late-ish, you know, quite late. I just slept through all of that stuff. However, I was back at it this morning, got up nice and early, went for a long run. Earmarked 30k, but ended up doing like 44. And one of the great things about going on these long runs where you don't really know where you're going is you find some amazing places. And I found this swimming hole. I'm sure it was like a mineral spring because the colour of the rocks and stuff like that with this beautiful aqua blue. So I landmarked that and then went back afterwards, and my god, the water was bracing, let me tell you. Oh my god, that is Baltic. I was kind of expecting that to be a bit warm. It's not at all. Get the windows open. Okay, one last thing to do before we leave town. The country we're heading to ain't the cheapest. I've learned my lesson from Luxembourg. Check out the Luxembourg video here. €5 waters. And I'm going to stock up as best I can on food and maybe even a little bit of alcohol as well. Hopefully save ourselves some euros in the next country. Right, if I'm honest, I'm not really entirely sure what I've just bought. Hopefully enough grub for a day or two, or at least a good dent into it. Tried to pick up mostly healthy stuff. I think I managed to do that. I'm very excited about the pamplemousse grapefruit juice. Had one yesterday and oh man, in this hot weather it just cuts through the heat like you would not believe. Wise man once told me that if you need to fix something, you can usually do it with one or two things: gaffer tape or WD-40. Now, I've just bought these at the service station because the other day somebody asked me if I had any WD-40 and I didn't. And now I've got something that needs to be fixed with gaffer tape. Right, since I've had the van, or rather since my dad got in this side and ripped this bit off, this bit here, Actually, it's not too bad at the moment, but this is loose basically. If you look here, it should be nice and flush there where it hasn't been. So I'm just going to gaffer tape it down as a temporary fix. You look in there, look. I think it's just these plastic clips that have gone. And I think just a little bit of gaffer tape there will help that. Just to hold it down basically so it doesn't get any worse. Just go with minimal for now, one piece, and see how that works. Hopefully this bright sunshine will kind of make that stick, that glue stick, super tough. And then if we do have any more rain, which we have had a bit of, then it will stay on there. Switzerland, baby! Well, that was a truly amazing drive, and the sight of Lake Geneva is coming down through Lausanne. It was just amazing. Talking of which, this is probably the least attractive part of the lake with the winch there, but still, it is absolutely spectacular. Look at that. I'm slightly embarrassed to say that when I knew I was going to be coming here, I wondered whether I'd be able to run around the outside of the lake. I'd say it's probably a no. So Lausanne is up over behind us over that way. We are heading to Montreux, which is that way. But I had to come and see the lake first. And we're going to Montreux for one reason. What do you think of when you hear the word Montreux? Tell me. Jazz festival, that's right. I know almost nothing about it. I know there's some free bits, I know there's some bits you have to pay for, but that's why I'm here. Let's go find out. But before that, I've got to enjoy this water. It's considerably warmer than this morning.
Join me next week when I'll take you to the Montreux Jazz Festival.